Oh, I thought I lost the sound of my stream. My game. I did not. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but it's Thursday. Today's work day at the end sucked, so we need some Baldur's Gate to make us feel better. And here we are. I'm Jess. I am half of Dungeons and Dopamine, Dungeons and Dopamine podcast, and I spend a good part of my time playing video games and figured I should probably just stream. I'm also missing the little foamy thing on my microphone, so if you can hear me breathing, let me know and I'll see if I can find it. I accidentally triggered the first romance scene with Astarion yesterday after I stopped streaming. I did not realize that we'd made it to there, and um, I couldn't stop it. I didn't want to stop it, let's be honest.
Thirst in my heart.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
I'm sorry if that was awful. I mean, really, he doesn't have to tell me anything, but I do really want to know. So who...
My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Ezra sucks.
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
I would pay good money to see animations of the original characters and their defining scenes that they talk about during these little cutscenes. That would be amazing. Would have loved to have seen the ruling he made and what he was like back then and why they were so ticked about it. So there's a good chance with this being Astarion that his ruling sucked. But you never know. It would have been really interesting.
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our... They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on. Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask?
I love that Karlak approves of
Now,
that
is
as
that
well.
all?
Karlak is the best. Let's talk about Raphael. I don't have a lot of people in here right now,
I
so we
won't
can get
lie.
some of this stuff out of the way.
It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I do understand the appeal.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Alright, let's see if anyone else has anything to say and then head out. I don't remember what we were on our way to
Isn't
do.
it glorious? Karlak's fury is a wonder to behold.
Lae'zel got a crush, but we all have a crush on Karlak.
These boots have seen everything.
My dogs are tap dancing through my house right now.
Karlak's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her. Ah,
Why Mizora? of
the
all
one
people?
little question
Or
that put me out of
demon.
house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Sweet Bill. What's up, Gale? I don't think you're gonna have anything to say, but
Go ahead. I'm listening.
so like I said, I don't remember what exactly we were up to, but I know that the end result is to get to the Goblin camp and get Halsey. So we'll head that way and just adventure till we get there. Yesterday I was supposed to get Karlak at the beginning of my stream, and I think it took me a good hour to get to her, maybe 45 minutes. I do know we just sold off a whole bunch of stuff. We do have to go back to this bladed village and get the amethyst, I think. Something purple, I don't know. So the purple stone for the book. But we need to go see Damon. My camera work is lacking. Oh gosh, I thought he wasn't there. My very first playthrough of the game, I did not find Damon. He ended up dead before we could help Carla.
Thought I sensed an
And it was
inferno
devastating.
around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And
He's so smitten.
brought some
with
infernal
Karlak.
machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew!
No
You
kidding.
really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Absolutely.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
I love it.
Who uses
Also, there's something wrong with me because I think Damon
Damon's
is
upgrade didn't
so
cool me
cute.
down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Yes, we're gonna get you the second upgrade.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. That's what I like to hear. Now, let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
I just love Karlak so much. Alright, so I think we're essentially done in the grove for right now. We only came back to sell and to make sure that we talked to Damon and got Karlak her first upgrade. Sorry if I miss anything. I don't always do a great job of multitasking between chat and everything. But I am Jess. I'm with Dungeons and Dopamine Podcast, one of our hosts, and also editor, along with Argyle Pigeon Productions. And I spend quite a bit of my free time playing games, so I figured what better than to just stream it, talk about the podcast while I'm at it. I am currently on my second and a half-ish playthrough. I've played through completely twice, and then I started a Dirge run, Dark Urge run. It's sort of an evil playthrough, and I was so bad at it that I had to quit, and I restarted here playing a Ranger Wood Elf. And I'm much happier.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
And do you know
Before I
that
went to
we need
Avernus,
to-
I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
do need to head into the well. I know that there's some spiders, which
Apart from an overgrowth of
is
moss,
horrifying.
the well looks
But I do have to get in here
unremarkable.
and fight the spiders. The other day I was rolling horribly. Every single roll was too low.
Dry stones
Changed
line
the
the
course
wall.
at the beginning of my
At the
game.
bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
One thing I just absolutely love about Baldur's Gate is that despite whether I make the same choices or go to the same places, I'm still going to end up playing a different game just because it's so varied on what you can and can't do. I need to... I think I want to burn these webs away. So... I don't think I just did anything on that. Good job. Okay, so we're not going to burn
give
those
up
away.
now.
That was a good plan until it wasn't. There's nothing there, and I still alerted everybody.
Something didn't like that.
Time to press ahead.
Alright, let's do this. This is my first game I've ever played with turn-based. And I like it until I have to wait for a billion enemies to go, and then I get impatient.
Dice macabre. Yes, here.
Nope, I can't reach anybody else. Where is this? I can't reach any there. Okay.
Let's cope with fire, baby.
Goodness, I can't get my camera happy here. Okay, this is better. I'm just gonna yell like that every
Jimmy
time I
on
get
the go.
frustrated. It's very cathartic. Whoop. Let's shoot him. What's this? He's eating someone. And then Bree did an episode trying to convince me that wolf spiders are cute and beneficial, and I won't argue that they're beneficial, but she did not convince me that they're cute. She did have some cute pictures, but no. Guy's gotta go. He's so... If I had a dagger, I could hit him with my bonus and it wouldn't waste. I don't. Dang it. Alright, well. Watch. I was sure that was gonna miss, just because why not?
I miss this.
I love special arrows. I will stock up on them, and then as soon as I get far enough into the game, I completely forget they exist, and I have a ton of them in my stock, but never use them.
Over there.
terrible luck with that. She can throw things right now, but I don't think I have anything to throw. Where am I gonna throw this? I could throw my axe at him. Or some shoes. Oh, I can throw the drop poison. Cool.
Go on.
She knocked him down, at least. That's something. Oh, he's stricken. Woohoo!
Need to find a way forward.
I do have a dark appreciation for when you fail on a save, especially if it's on ice and you just fall. I'm from Michigan and it's always icy, and I've failed my ice check many times.
Let's turn someone inside out. Time to move.
Sorry, Shadowheart. As I was saying.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Great big spider in here as well that we used a bow. I don't know why I needed that, but I did. What is happening? Oh, she was poisoned. Okay. Just Shadowheart yelling all of a sudden. Let's see if we can get this guy down.
I've got a long road ahead.
Hopefully I didn't need to take that path or anything. Scroll,
Mind if I
please.
do? If not over, then through. Open up.
I should read these out loud. After today, I just have no energy or thought process in my brain. Alright. I think we're good here. So much stuff. There's so much room for activities. Why it tells me this is here. I can't do anything. Well, where are we going? Stop it. We are making bad decisions. There's a barrel. I've never seen this part before. A little bit from that. This just takes us to the edge. Oh, there's a climb down here and the big gross spider. Okay. Cool. Why does it tell me there's a spider right here? I can't do anything. Spiders. No. Yeah, nothing. I think that I'm pretty confident we can continue on in the fight. Carlax got a little bit. Let's just do a short rest.
Feeling fresh?
I'm confident we can do this. I literally do not ever remember properly exploring this cave because spiders, and it's gross. And now I'm suddenly wondering what all I've missed in here.
Don't touch me.
Let's move.
I love the way he shouts that. My husband's probably really sick of me saying that because I say it every time he says it.
Let's have a look.
He smiled at me. I think that means that I'm right. Or that he's pleased that I am self-aware enough to know.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh gosh, we were just here. Okay, so we're just doing Great Big Circle. I know my shapes. I know that what we're doing. We're good. Just postponing fighting with the big lady. Which sounds much more insulting than it's meant to. She's so gross. Bree. This is what you wanted me to love. I think you need to rethink things. I know she's gonna readily be watching this. I'm clipping it and sending it to her. How did that not start a fight? I had this problem with this spider the last time I had a fight. She just did not want to get close enough for me to hit her. Let's try something a little more flavorful. I don't particularly want to go out on the web in case I get stuck. I don't think
Cutting to the chase.
So now you want to fight. And I missed. Wow. Nothing was worth it. This is chaos. Too far.
Spill some blood.
I won't give in.
I thought I turned on the setting where you could use an action before the fight began, and then still have your action when the fight starts as a little tiny cheat, and I apparently did not turn that on. I wonder if I can still turn it on or if it's too late.
Fuck yes.
I feel like I have to shout out content warning every time Carlex swears.
No surrender.
But it makes the 12-year-old in my heart happy when she does. It's just how we all feel about killing swearers. I know what's in there to change it. I just don't know if I can now that I've started the game. Not, no, I just mean in. Stop typing and just speak to me. I can. In the game I can. In combat you can. I don't usually harass my viewers, just because it's over. I think he's This fight is not going the way I planned.
Time to deal some punishment.
I don't even like the way they move in a video game, let alone in real life. Obviously very upsetting.
Tormented!
Awfully close to that.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Got him.
What path lies before me?
It is kind of ironic that I said I don't harass my
God,
viewers,
it's hot in
and
here.
this is my second stream. Because we really don't know. Things could blossom into this.
Got it.
I'm really ready to kill you. I cannot get Just come up here.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Or sorry. Kind of getting it handed to it. We'll be coming. Oh. Let's get out of the poison. I wish I had chain lightning.
Tormented!
Nothing important is ever easy.
Set her. We cannot set her on fire. Spoiler.
I got this. Heading out.
You just already. Thank you. We just want to. I mean, it would have been nice if you had done it without hitting me first, but whatever. Shoot, out of spell slots. Okay. And I have the same chance of these both working together. Well, we got one. I mean, that's better than nothing, right? is.
Where do I go from here?
Really sick of not hitting her.
Now this is my happy place.
That is very rude. I got 4 this time. That's better than 1. We're improving. Finally. Goodness. Get over here.
Make it hurt.
Love the bite ability. It just seems to
Can't
never
even
fail.
catch my breath.
Nothing can fail. See if
One day,
can
I'll catch a break.
Nope. Stop. Okay. No, guys, don't come to me. Stop making poor choices again.
What path lies before me?
I don't think these kitty bitties have anything, but we're gonna check them just in case. I think Larian's big joke on everyone is that they very randomly put a few items in a few pots so that you'll spend your time checking every pot you come across. Because once or twice you were lucky and you came across something. And I can respect that.
Watch your back.
I was hoping for a bigger impact, but I'm okay doing this with my own. Even if I miss. That was terrible.
Don't linger.
Endless dark. Transfixing, isn't it? Who knows what's down there?
Well, after you. Best get going. Breathe deep and move.
There's a sigil down here. I've literally never found this. Again, one thing I love about Baldur's Gate is that, wow, I can't handle the camera work, is that every time you play it's a different game, despite making the same choices. Clearly you've never found it either. You have found it? You cheated. Okay, I need to climb up there because I don't... Oh, I think that's just where she was at. Okay, but we need to save this. This is... Wow, why we're here. I'm doing a terrible job of camera work tonight. This is my day. Shouldn't say my whole day. It was just the end of my day. It was dumb. No, I didn't. I do hate spiders. I'm surprised we didn't find it in our first playthrough. I just made you do it.
Anything of use?
I made you do it with love. I keep kicking the camera. I'm sorry if I'm ending up weird, out of frame. It's okay. It's like the podcast. I punch my microphone all the time. If I wasn't the editor would really dislike me. Sometimes even as the editor really gets annoyed with me. We did post a fun video on basically everywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, that I created from a clip of the show where we were actually talking about D&D creatures. The podcast isn't exclusively Dungeons and Dragons. I almost said Dungeons and Dopamine. It is exclusively that. But we do delve into pretty much everything. I think we have explored pretty well. I'm leaving. We go back to the village.
Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parks.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Swish makes me think so much 90s. It just seems like such a 90s phrase. With this.
Haven't seen that game in years.
Hopscotch.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
So from the bit of
Missing
lore that I've
children.
gathered from this village,
Maggie Terrance,
it
Marcus
was a
Terrance, Mathen Deach,
Selûnite
Rochelle
village.
Kirk.
And it got obviously destroyed. But I can't quite put the pieces together. It almost even seems like Shadowheart has something to do with it. But by the time I get to Act 3 and start learning things,
I can't quite believe you've been a pickup
I
artist
don't
all
remember
these years,
what
Astaria.
happened in Act 1.
Most of the things you say still sound like you're in a 2-copper paperback, read by little girls.
I sound like a charming rake, you mean? The hero everyone fawns over. Well, if the doublet fits.
I'm your #1 fan. In fact, I think we should give you the podcast. We talk about
Just
you
another
enough.
crate.
At least now you get to see Baldur's Gate, unless you just came to say hi and leave. My mod is really mean though, so just be careful. He's so mean, he gave me a dirty look. Yes! So all I have to do is forge friendships with everyone and then make them watch me on Twitch and I'm gonna be a success. It's gonna be amazing. Ignore my camera work. Okay, we're gonna long rest. I don't
I have
know
something
how to
to
get to
ask.
Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
He's stunted. I think that's my fault too. Scratch, he's the best. Deal.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold.
You guys
She'll
should
need
start a
to be
podcast.
careful. That rage
Or
will burn her
overtake one.
right out. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have...
Completely missed what she just said to me. I'm sure it wasn't important. We're gonna talk to everyone and then go back to Astarion. Oh, Brighton, you can meet my boyfriend.
Speak.
Oh, you have to leave. Fine. You don't get to meet my boyfriend. You look defeated.
Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine.
What about
I
it?
feel the weight of these horns on my head,
Need to
curling
move?
upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet.
Suddenly
Be my
interested in romancing
What do you
Will to
see?
find out exactly what he's talking about. I see.
I
You
can't
choose
tell if you're
everything
being
that's against
silly or
Astarion
serious.
just to
I'll accept the
ruin my
flattery
romance.
either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Well, you're even cooler with horns.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Don't think you need anything yet. Let's go talk to Astarion. I missed Karlach. Never. First Karlach. I should just romance Karlach every time.
What's on your
She's
mind?
really the character I care about the most. Oh, there's a lot to talk about with Karlach. We'll start with one at a
The
time.
year,
Just-
Tenir. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
10 years of it in Azkaban.
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Teenage Karlach would have been way too cool for me, but I would have thought she was amazing. Alright, boyfriend.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
It sounds so skeevy. Alright, I think we can finally head to the goblin camp and see what's going on with Holson. I can make questionable choices. And I'm going to save, just in case I make a bad choice. You can call me Save Scum McGee. It's I accept. When I was a drow, they didn't question my allegiance and just let me into these places. I think that's
Goblins ahead.
We
hilarious.
need a cover story.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck shite.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I can appreciate that you won't throw scum into my nickname. That's kind. I always prefer to choose my class or race option just because if you change them in your next playthrough, you won't have them again. And it just feels, I don't know, it feels special. And usually the difficulty class is lower. Which is obviously good on this roll. Only barely above average. I said it was a beautiful animal and then it showed it like that. With
But world class at tearing the throats out of wee ones, she is. Rest of her litters inside in the pens. Beautiful beasts.
Being a goblin, I think he will appreciate that.
Course. Ripped out 3 bellies on our last raid alone. Be a shame if you came all this way without having a look. But I can't let you pass just like that. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across
That
the
is
mug. Ought to do it.
This little goblin sort of reminds me of someone I used to work with. And I feel, I mean, he didn't look like a goblin, but there's just something about the shape of his face and everything that reminds me a lot of someone that I used to work with. And if I ever saw him, I wouldn't tell him that. Get ready, guys, we're gonna fight. 24, that's my number. Oh, keep kicking the camera. I don't know if that's gonna make everybody sick.
My eyes! You shitey fake shite!
No, Save Scum McGee. Jeez. Wish I had Misty Step. That would be very convenient right now. Feckshite McGee? We'll just be the whole McGee family.
There's blood in the air. Step quick.
it does sort of give you a sense of I've said something bad and I feel satisfied, but it's not so bad that I have to walk out the house.
You idiot!
You called Claw an idiot. Claw died because of you.
Smell blood. Aye, aye.
Brian's like, you don't need to yell in my ear. I'm right next to you.
Heading there.
Sorry, there's a gremlin going through my living room. It's a singing gremlin.
Cover me! I'm going for the alarm!
I appreciate him announcing that for us. Oh, I didn't think he'd make it with the dash. Shoot.
This isn't fun.
You did.
You're mine.
I'll get the alarm!
I do not understand what's happened to Karlak. I must have missed something.
On my way.
Rude.
Hungry for the slaughter.
My turn. Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
For a tiny pack of goblins, this fight has gone on much longer than it should.
Gotta warn the others! I'll hit the drum!
What? Your dash and hitting the drum should have both been an action. I feel like I just got ripped off.
Onward.
Alright. That was just for petty revenge. I feel like I'm doing horrible in this fight.
Shall we dance?
This is teaching me not to underestimate goblins.
Let's move.
Watch this. Covered.
save, so I can't do a whole lot of anything. Sharp eyes, slug. Slug. I said slug.
Got to press
The
on.
microphone does make it sound like I have a really stuffy nose. Unless that's literally... That's not how I sound on the podcast. I sound better on the podcast. What is happening? I have missed everything. What is going on? Armor of Agathis. If you watch the Viva La Dirt League guys play D&D at all, when you hear Armor of Agathis, you have very specific thoughts in your brain of what it looks like. And who's wearing it.
Very well.
If you don't watch the Viva La Dirt League guys, you should start watching the Viva La Dirt League guys.
Go for the throat.
What is going on? Sometimes the game freaks out? What just happened? Oh, weird, okay. I don't know if that stopped making noise for you guys, but it just stopped making noise for me. I must have clicked on something. Surely that was totally not.
Ready for another round? Close ranks.
Killed his armor of Agathis. Let's move that somewhere. I wonder what'll happen if I just chuck some shoes at him. He died from sandals. I wonder if I'll be able to get those back. It was a fun fact to know.
Heading there.
Shadowheart, you kind of let me down. I could be responsible and think about the fact that it's probably my fault as
Time to press
a
ahead.
character, but I prefer to just let you take the blame for this one. Goodness, that fight was just far more difficult than it should have been. X? So is camera work.
No traps, please.
My dog has had the opportunity to chew on a bone all day, and has chosen this as her moment.
Something good here, I hope.
It's very loud. Maybe she should be Feckshite McGee. Can't hear it. I rescind her name. It can be Ryan again. Get some good loot, at least. Spoils of the fight. Hey, I got my sandals back. It's just a win-win. Uh-oh. Nope. We got barks. We got borks. never felt so safe. She must have heard about the goblin fight. How rough it was. I think that there are... Uh-oh, did I just get stuck? Okay, we're good. We're good.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Guys. This is the opposite of what we were supposed to do. Let's long rest. Doesn't look like anything's gonna happen, but we need it. This is not the most exciting. Oh,
Hey,
Gail's
soldier.
looking sad.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
I saw the voice actress for Karlach. I think it's Samantha. And not only is she amazing, I have enjoyed everything I've seen her in, but she
Gives me
was
energy.
going to a con
Power.
somewhere and was talking
But you've
about
seen
the
it in
drinks they
action?
were going to have. And
Very
she called
hard
herself
to
Mama
control.
Kay, and I
If
just
I'm
loved her.
excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Maybe they did that to her on purpose because they knew how people are drawn to Karlach. I'm talking about Zariel. So they wanted to punish her, not let anybody get close to her. That would
Agonizing.
suck.
God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
I think if you fix her engine, you should be able to hug her in every single
Have a word.
interaction, because that's only fair. I forgot to speak with animals. I'm sorry, Scratch. Perhaps not being able to hug Karlach every time if you fix her engine. And the door issue
We have yet
is
to
the
find
only
Zorro.
oversight
Or have
that
you so
Lauren
quickly
has had.
forgotten? He has seen my people, and where we find Githyanki, we will find their crash.
I did forget to find him. I'm sorry. I will bring you to the grove sometime. Was I imagining that Gale? He was just having issues, I thought. Now he's just standing there casually reading a book like he wasn't writhing in agony.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
I mean, you could hope.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Well, I'm gonna give you this robe, because I think you're the only one that wears robes. This is kind of a you problem.
Thank you.
If I'm not mistaken,
It is a
the man who
strange
plays Gale
experience.
also has a podcast.
Each time anew,
And I believe he
I
talks
come.
about cryptids? Or maybe
lost
he's
soul
just been
is
on one.
spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. somewhat relieve the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... Ah! You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was, too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yes, darling.
I think we talked to everybody. Oh, we did not talk to Shadowheart. Sorry, girl.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
I feel like the less I talk to Shadowheart, the happier she is with me.
Let's see.
Which is something I just can't comprehend as an ADHD overshare. Favorite companion has something to say.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
It's a bone. That's the sweetest thing in the world. My dogs don't bring me things, but I like to think that they think of me every time they rip up a tissue or something they find on the floor. Not pretending it's me, just think it's me. Of me. Not whatever. Speak of the devil. I do have a mod that tells me when an event is going to happen at camp, so I will probably make sure to take a long rest again soon. Probably sooner than I would, seeing as it looks like there is going to be an event. Lighten up my weight. And Karlik will probably carry some of the plethora of weapons I've picked up. Saves Scum McGee. Strikes again. Oh,
it's always a pleasure to see you.
I don't know how out of
sauntering
all of
over.
that space I clicked on you. I'm sorry. Later on, when I can kiss Astarion, I do every time I accidentally click on him. Or I did in my last playthrough.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
Perhaps. But whatever it was, I don't want to experience it again. I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. I am a servant of Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. I need to bring that artifact back there. No matter what. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
I really don't care that you worship Shar. It's not lol, so.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity. Pure desperation, in fact.
Having chaos. You have a dog on the lap.
There's nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself, the 3 figures in the vision, the Chosen are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. But you still do not know what it even is.
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
I like that in that moment, had that conversation happened exactly as it had, in the I want to say cartoon, that's so wrong, the animation, it would have been such a long, awkward pause between conversation pieces. Sometimes that happens and it makes me chuckle to think about how awkward it would have been for everyone to just be standing there looking at each other waiting for someone to say something. Go party with some goblins. Let's save and then go party with some goblins. Just in case it gets out of hand.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
You back from the King's You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
I should give the cauldron to Karlak to throw at people when she's raging. Volo is a really interesting character, just because I can hear him screeching in the background, because he's presumably the author of Volo's Guide, the actual real-life D&D book. He also, so I guess small spoiler alert, he also has a letter to Elminster, who's also a huge part of D&D lore. If you find it, when you find him within the goblin, within the tower, the Selunate tower that you're about to head into. There's some good backstory there. It'd be interesting to know it. Alright, let's go ruin Volo's day. I think I have one task that I would like to complete.
I've got other customers.
Here, and then I'll be done for the day.
In the quarry. I don't fancy be you with fragulous crown and with sceptre abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had let you glide.
Sorry, Volo and Karlak.
I never.
You! Move on!
Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I, huh?
Wait a tick! That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad.
I'm gonna buy Ryan
Draw
a hat like
Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin.
Maybe I can make it out of pocket, okay.
Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done.
Come on.
Sorry, Lola.
Of course.
Okay, help
The name's Gripper, idiot.
Well, now, you look like a tough un, but have you got smarts, skills, guts? No doubt, mate. But this ain't dragons or demons or anything else you might have faced. This is chicken chasing.
She's so cute.
It's got feathers, don't it? A beak. Besides, I reckon it owes us, seeing as how it just ate our last chicken.
He's hungry. He's a growing boy.
Reckon it owes us a game. You want to hear the rules or not?
Sure.
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Better contenders than you have been bested by the bird. No skin off my arse. Just remember, you had the chance to be a part of something grand, and you walked away.
We can add skin arse McGee to the list of names for the McGee family. I need to speak with you, little adorable speaker. He got away. Come back. Oh boy. Like chasing a toddler.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home. Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with one way or the other.
It's okay. We're gonna kill him. Little adorable thief. Would you be mad if I brought home an owlbear cub?
Bloody arm is killing me. Here's to the best sedative there is. Booze.
Turns out I actually can turn into an owlbear if you watch the clip I posted today. I think I put down my... Oh, don't go in the fire. Bad.
Enjoying the view. Looking tasty in these new breeches, ain't I? Proper stylish, ain't they? Nicked 'em off this dwarf we're cooking.
That's gross.
Dunno. Was already stripped down to his breeches when I got my hands on him. And had a couple of coins in the pockets and some daft poem. But that's all. Sure you can. But a look's all you're getting. For all I know, this little roaster was some famous bard. And you'll be sending his last words for a pretty penny.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Saruman.
roll a 15 or 12 or whatever that was on a needing a 2.
Of course. I wouldn't keep nothing from the
Can't roll it when I
absolute.
get higher.
Your blood runs quicker, feeding the gnawing absence at the
Rolling
center
like
of your
you at the
mind.
table.
Enjoy the party, boss.
That's how I roll.
Getting Halcyon out of here is going to be a...
Meat ain't ready yet. Dwarves take an age to roast. That's just how dwarves is. Probably should have shaved him before cooking him. Prefer human meat myself. Juicier. One of his mates was a tasty-looking long pig, but he ain't ready for the spit yet. Lads have got him inside for questioning. Enjoy poking holes in people, do ya? He's inside. Keep to the right and follow the screams.
Statue of Seluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her. Now it's a
bloody racket.
I did not mean to interrupt.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
You are
State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
The odds are not in our favor. Right. We'll try one more time with some inspo, but I don't have high hopes. Need to beat it.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
I always say that I'm here for the Drow, but she's the most interesting.
Look!
We'll try something different.
Big Boots here has an appointment with Draw Ragslin himself. Throne room's at the back. He's communing, mind, so step soft.
I meant it when I said you were rocking the bald look, and then you made fun of my feet.
As if mingling with a horde of
Said I have
goblins
big
wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
With it.
Good.
I did not hear what you said,
Right,
but
we'll pay him a
I
visit
assume
in
it's
return.
better for all of us.
That'll be some real fun.
Especially since you did not put it in chat. Oh, now it is going in chat. All I'm here for is to get beaten by a guy.
More vile idolatry. Makes my stomach turn.
I don't have that.
The goblins'
to
decorations
have
are
big.
an improvement.
What's happening? Why aren't we going this way? This is for you, Sorian. I hope you appreciate it. I do find something I like about this guy, which is weird, and maybe I shouldn't admit
Greetings, child.
that. Where someone
I've
could
met few
record
aside
it.
from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviata, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies, but even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. But there is more to us than that. Yes, we worship her through pain, often our own, but it is an intimate and loving thing, one we offer up. If you would permit it, I can show you firsthand.
Go ahead. I'm sure you're in need of a little penance.
Shadowheart is far too excited about this.
Oh, I have something exquisite
I
in mind.
much better stats for this particular
Both
moment.
Leviathan and
I don't know how this is going
are
to go.
interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
I yelp loudly and dramatically and beg for mercy. That makes me twitchy on the inside. It's probably what I do in real life, but here it makes me twitchy.
Do not keep quiet, dear one. Let me hear you.
Would you have joined up with her if you'd known she'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Do not keep quiet, dear child. Embrace it.
Seeing if we can roll con. And we're just gonna keep taking guidance.
Come now, child. Do not hold it in.
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
Such resilience!
I have a disadvantage now? Lame. That was my best roll, and I chose the easiest difficulty.
Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going.
Don't wear her out entirely, priest. I might have use for her yet.
Hey.
Sweet child, while I enjoyed that, I'm afraid your
It's like he
reaction
unaligned
was
her spine. She's
lacking.
so untouched.
To gain
Rude.
Leviathan's favor, every single strike must be met with an honest cry of pain, or perhaps a touch of begging. Nevertheless, thank you. And I pray you've learned from today's little lesson.
I feel genuinely ripped off.
Looks like that's going to
That's going to bruise. Yes, baby.
Well,
we should
whatever
go
you
back
want to.
Guess we're
That
gonna
was
go
not
back
what
to
I
camp
expected to see today.
and take a long rest. Contemplate the choices we've made today. Dang it, I was hoping for the buff you get from that particular scene. See how much it hurt me?
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Hi. Sorry I missed you. I was going through the most ridiculous scene in the game. Maybe not the most ridiculous.
Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
It's going good. I'm actually going to wrap up soon here, but of course I say that and then everything, situationally, I cannot just stop playing. Unless, of course, we roll wrong here and I just die and the game ends.
The presence deep in your mind is awake, unblinking. This is it. A single word pervades your consciousness. Soon. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior
Currently, I'm
Lae'zel,
100%
a failure
focused
to
on
her
this,
kind.
but I will
She
play.
will wield no silver sword,
There's
ride
several
no
things
red
out there.
dragon.
Recently, was
Forever unknown
pretty invested
to
in
the great
Destiny
Lich
2
Queen
when they brought
Vlaakith.
Cade back. Skyrim is always a good classic. Which I hate calling it a classic. That makes me feel like it's actually 12 years old now. I would like to try some of the Star Wars games. 14 years old? Sorry. I'd like to try some of the Star Wars games, but once I get obsessed with one, this is where I'm stuck until the hyper-focus lets go. How about you? Have you played Baldur's Gate at all?
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Nice speaking to you as always, Lizelle. I am from Michigan. It's nice and cold and snowy here. In the States. I guess I should start with that.
I came just in time.
On Twitch, and it could be anywhere.
You are transforming.
I tried my best to make my dream visitor look like Rune Danon from the Crescent City novels.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Have. I saved you before. I'm here to save you again.
Oh, nice. So we're
Don't
In
worry.
Michigan, we always joke that we're Canada
You
Light.
will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
You're like, yeah, no, you're not a part of Canada. You're not allowed here.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
I
will
am
keep it from
interested.
consuming
Sure, what?
you.
What
But
is
for
it?
the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential.
If you share your Discord, I can look you up. If you don't mind putting it in chat.
I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
I have to stop making my dream booster
Wake now.
attractive.
You'll feel better. I promise.
I would give you my Discord, I just can never remember what it actually is. But I do go on there if someone shares their information with me, by the way. I wasn't just trying to not share. I am going to do a quick run through of camp, and then I'm probably going to shut down so I can head to bed, because today was long.
Glick. I had a dream.
Oh,
As we
perfect.
all
Easy
did, I
enough.
suspect.
My
Someone
mod
came to
is
me
my
and promised to
husband,
protect
so he will
me
grab that
while
for me.
claiming that the parasite could
He nodded.
empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. It is gate deception.
Perfect.
A wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an opportunity to be exploited.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty
I
and
wonder
power.
if everyone
She told
sees
me
the same dream
she was
visitor, or
watching
if they
over
morph
me,
to whatever
protecting
you've
me.
created.
and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace
Yeah, I will make
what
sure to add
powers
you.
they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it. Very curious. In all my readings on the effects of illithid parasites, I've never come across any accounts of correlating dreams between infected parties. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you inclined to take these visitors at their word? Nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy suspicion in such matters. Still, it might be wiser to keep an open mind on the matter. Our visitors' promises of aid might yet bear valuable fruit.
I missed Carlac. Sorry, girl. Come back for you.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones? Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole. Use its power.
Thanks for
Whoever it
stopping by.
was
See you
claimed
later.
to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise. Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
I had a dream last
Shadowheart
night.
about, but I'm just
A vivid one. And
so
so
tired.
did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is, the tadpole's
Bye.
little trick. No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by elithid worms. I wouldn't advise it. Play with fire, and you get burned. That's always the way of it.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream. Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else? Then I'll see you tonight, you sweet, generous thing.
Alright, last but not least, Karlak. And then I'm gonna shut it down and go to bed. Because I'm old and I'm tired.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to
Did it
protect
look
me.
like Danon?
Told me the parasite in our heads could give us power. Sounds like it. What did you make of it? Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tadpole, but taking favors from it? Spooky.
Alright, we're gonna talk later, Karlak, but I have to save and go to bed for reals, because I'm tired. Alright, thanks so much anybody who joined and hung out with me. I appreciate it. It's not a very exciting day, but I just needed to blow off a little steam. So, thank you so much. We'll talk to you later. Okay, love you, bye.